Wholesome moments. Keanu Reeves promoting library card sign-up month for the Los Angeles Public Library. This is an obvious failed attempt at advertising. How is anyone going to even notice what is in his hands when they're too busy being lost in his eyes? Oh yes, Los Angeles, I'd love to check out a book, but can you check me out instead? Hello, my flatulent friends. Welcome back to EmKay. My name is Jack the Snack that queefs back. Today is a dreadful day as we shall indulge in the Mademesmiles. So come along and enjoy the things that make people smile and see if I can make a really dark twist about it. Dr. Amanda Hess was getting ready to give birth when she overheard that another expectant mother needed immediate attention because the baby was in distress. Knowing the on-call doctor was still on his way, she stepped in and delivered the baby. She then went back to her room and gave birth to her own baby. Oh my god! Could a man do that? I doubt it. Namely because men can't get pregnant, so it's not even scientifically possible. But still, I don't think this kind of thing is really fathomed enough. Like, if you actually look into what goes on during birth, it is messy, it is horrifying, it is painful, it is scarring. But then comes along this lady like, oh yeah, mate, no, I'll help you out with yours. Yeah, I'm going through one too, but no, you're fine. No, it's easy, mate. Hi, I'm Tom Mildenhall. I turned around to Bill Murray directly behind me on the escalator at the Charlotte airport. 10-minute convo. Then I saw him again the next day in downtown Charlotte. He yelled my first name and said, "You made it!" I will envy anyone who can remember someone off a single 10-minute conversation. Meanwhile, in Humans Being Bros, realized my wife is a bros today. If you're into it, man, I don't see how that's a problem. My wife drives a school bus. It's a tougher job than most think for minimal pay, but she tries her best to make her passengers happy while keeping them safe. One of her younger elementary students got on the bus this morning with a tray of brownies he had made for firemen who were speaking at his school today. When they arrived at school, on his way off the bus, he tripped and spilled the tray of brownies everywhere, which, of course, were ruined. Nothing that a quick chuck in the dishwasher won't fix. Soapy brownies. He then started to cry because he was so upset that he had no brownies to share with the firemen. My wife came home and made brownies, which she then dropped off at the school for him. My brother made me the birthday cake from Sleeping Beauty. Wow, that's like being really good at something bad? Really bad at something, but good at... You made cake good. My little man is cancer-free. Please don't be your pee-pee. Please don't be your pee-pee. Please don't be your pee-pee. Oh, it's a dog. Oh, thank goodness. Personal win. My daughter bought her first car today with her own money. Oh, congratulations. I don't trust the look of that car, though. It doesn't look too pleased. Why is she always standing right in front of me? I want to be in the photo, too. Here we have a lady next to a new car who really loves boulders. At age 14, I saw my mum crying about our only car being repossessed. This felt good. Merry Christmas, Mom! This wholesome and heartfelt moment ruined by myself. You're welcome. I painted this for my husband. It was the first piece I ever finished. He never stops talking about the cat he had growing up, so this was the best I could give him. Why do you say that bit at the end as if this is all you could achieve? Like as if this isn't the most amazing thing to see? Oh, this is all I could do. You know, a masterpiece. During chemotherapy and 3 months after, cancer-free! During chemo, I was numb and couldn't feel much besides emptiness. Now, it's amazing to be able to genuinely feel joy again. Heck to the yeah, congratulations. A bloody well done job to you, sir. Hope you keep fighting on and on. I hope you feel all the things, except pain. Pain's not really that great to feel. Got to celebrate 3 years sober this week. Very, very thankful for the life I get to live today. Yeah, good on you with the coin, but I'm sorry. What are those teeth and why are they so perfectly shaped and sized together? That is scarily... Are you sure your teeth aren't photoshopped? Just an award-winning smile right there. Personal win. I got asked on my first date, and I couldn't have been happier. Hey, Ben, I've always wanted to ask, do you want to go on a date with me? Love heart, I require this organ of yours. Oh, I don't know, though. They're pretty small. I don't think we both fit on one. I mean, we could do like a surfboard. We could balance on that. I'll have y'all know that my favorite figure skater's parents told her that to get a dog, she'd have to do well at the Olympics, and she went and won the frickin' Olympics when she was 15. Her.
I want a dog.
Her mom and dad. Yeah, sweetie, do well at the Olympics and we'll see. Alina Zekatova.
Okay. Doopy-doopy-doo, slide it on the ice, you do a little posy boop, oh, there we go, I got the golden ticket.
Did she guess that's where to serve dog she wanted?
Wow, easy man, come on.
Read my username. It clearly would make no sense if I was civil in this moment.
I don't know if her parents got her one, but the freaking president of Japan gave one to her when he found out that she wanted one. Oh god damn, look at that dog right now. That is a... Oh my god, have I never seen a cuter dog that looks like a bear. This teen to her parents every single day.
Bye, I'm off to walk my presidentially ordained victory dog.
3 years ago today, I was sentenced to 5 years in DOC for around cultivation and distribution. Coincidentally, it was also the last time I used them after a 15-year nightmare life abusing it. I'm 59. Clean and finally happy. Don't do drugs, kids. Respect to this man. He's lived the experience to let you know that you don't have to. If you're dealing with this, please seek help. It will be good for you, I promise. Wholesome moments. Had to cancel our big wedding due to COVID, so we eloped in the same spot we first hiked together. I'm the bride. I disagree. Clearly looking at these photos, you're obviously The Rock.
Can you smell what the rock's cooking?
Honey, please, can we get the photo?
A happy relationship. That's what I got cooking, yeah.
The 4 horsemen of being wholesome.
Oh, so scary.
We got Mr. Rogers. We got, this guy from the Blues Clues. I forgot his name because I never watched it when I was a kid. I'm missing out on experiences. We got the rassiest of Bobs, and we got the Steve Owens. Yeah, mate.
13 years ago, I tried to end myself. 12 years ago, I was fired from my job. 11 years ago, I was declared bankrupt. 10 years ago, I picked up a camera. 7 years ago, I was published with National Geographic. 6 years ago, I'd won countless awards. 4 years ago, I got a mortgage. Have faith. If there's one lesson to learn from this, is that I've got to keep wandering around in public until I find a random camera and pick it up, and I'll suddenly gain wealth and I'll win countless awards and get a mortgage. Haha! Life sorted. Personal win. Everyone else has been sharing their progress, so here's mine. I went from 306 pounds, 139 kilos, in March 2020 to 140 pounds, 63.5 kilos, today. Hell yes, you kind of, in a way, did a more ethical version of what happens to Morty in this 5th season finale. I mean, that's an incredible progress right there. Well done. I got stuck on the highway, wasn't paying attention, and ran out of gas. This white man, tattoos all over, pulled up behind me, asked what's wrong, then came back 10 minutes later with gas and said, I didn't want the cops pulling up to help you and fricking with you.
Ah, good Samaritan in a world that's rather dark. It's a bit horrifying to know that that's a thing that happens so often.
Good Vibbies, my local ice cream shop with the wholesome assist on a proposal. Welcome to the Milky Way. We're serving some Mattia, some Will You, some Be My, and a girlfriend. Also have a slice of Graham if you'd like to.
I think I will.
Here, score. Welcome back to Milky Way. Based on your feedback, we will be keeping the various flavors of Mattia, Will You, Be My, and we're getting rid of the girlfriend flavoring because clearly that one sucked. Presenting all new Bride. Graham's still here too if you'd like that.
I think I will.
Score. Wholesome moments. My first day off 6th grade versus first day of 12th. And yes, I'm aware, my family's had the same car for 6 years. To be fair, the fact you had the same car for 6 years really is a great way to advertise the durability of that car. Also, I'm just gonna say it right now, in an alternate universe where you have the acrobatic skills of him, you are clearly Peter Parker. You're the Tom Holland of another universe. I'm just saying, man, don't be surprised if Tom Holland asks you to leave the premises because you're becoming a challenge between him and Zendaya. Wholesome moments. Artisan grandpa built this beautiful crib for his grandson. Wow. Whoa. You know, when he's old enough, you could easily sell this to some place or store that just sells things like this for an unnecessarily large amount of price. But just look at the detail with the rope and the stuff. Oh man, that's amazing. Unpopular opinion. I don't think your life has to have a purpose or you a grand ambition. I think it's okay to just wander through life, finding interesting things until you die. Yeah, usually we'd just call that chilling in the lobby. His first night home from the shelter, he finally finds his forever home and his own boy. I am not crying. I am merely laughing tears of joy. Thanks again for all your help. I never forgot you, ever. Adult me not knowing how much I needed this. Seriously, I feel like I've just dropped into an alternate universe where this was a really renowned experience. This must be what it feels like for someone who has never watched the MCU. This is Miller, a good boy who lost some pounds. He just wanted to post his transformation pic to inspire you. This isn't a very good transformation pic. He's happier in the big one. To the woman who clapped after I finished practicing a song on my cello. To the woman who listened to my cello song through my open window and clapped when I finished it, thank you. It's been a rough week, and I have a cello-related gig this weekend that I'm getting nervous about, especially with the particular song you stopped to listen to with your dog. It completely made my day, and I just wanted to say I appreciated that small act of kindness. I'm not sure you know how much it meant to me in that moment. Meanwhile, in that moment...
Goddamn flies! Get out!
So this next bit is actually quite wholesome, but I'm going to read it as a villain achieving full victory, and it's going to sound even better.
27 hours of labor was worth it, because when I shake my baby's chunky leg and go, ring, 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 and then put his fat cannoli foot to my ear and say, hello? He laughs so hard, he barfs!
The man who had both his legs amputated completed a 13-hour crawl to the summit of the highest mountain in Wales and raised over £3,000 for amputee children. You know, it's human feats like this that make Lord of the Rings seem like just going to the grocery store. 35 years ago, I met this amazing man. Love him even more today. I love how the angle of this photo is as if we're their grandchildren, just, you know, listening to their story of how they met, and we're just looking at them like,
oh, wow, two grandpas.
Came out of lurking for this. 80 pounds lost. And don't you just look stylish as heck now? Personal win. September 7th, 2020, I got in a car accident where I was electrocuted by a live power line. Had a great toe amputated. Doc said I'd never run again. Today, I finished my first marathon. Yeah, I'd like to ask, what doctor would say you could never run again after losing a toe? I mean, I'm surely something else happened to your body that made the doctor think that was not possible. I may be very ignorant to say this, but I'm pretty sure walking is just running but slower, so if you can do that, I'm sure eventually you'll be able to run. So, I mean, married the love of my life this week. Is it a carrot? I don't know. I mean, people marry weird things, so it could be. Oh, almost. I mean, assuming it's the guy who posted this, it's a redhead, so... Oh, I'm making fun of them. A reporter asked Cristiano Ronaldo, nailed it, why does your mother still live with you? Why not build her a house? That guy says, my mother raised me by sacrificing her life for me. She slept hungry so I could eat at night. We had no money at all. She worked 7 days a week and evenings as a cleaner to buy my first football equipment so that I could become a player. My complete success is dedicated to her, and as long as I live, she will always be by my side and have everything I can give her. She is my refuge and my greatest gift. Money does not make people wealthy. In fact, some people are so poor, all they have is money. True wealth is found in gratitude for the gifts and blessings in life. Okay, but I'd rather cry in a Ferrari. Douglas Lumsden says, for what it's worth, I was 43 when I got a PhD. I was 51 when I started my dream job. I was 54 when I married the love of my life. I was 55 when I ran my first marathon. I was 67 when I self-published my first book. I turned 70 next year, and I can't wait. Well, technically, no one can wait for that, because that's what time does. It keeps on going. Haha, go me adding some benign reality to your uplifting words. Oh, looky at you this far into the video. That's nice to see. I appreciate your commitment to us. But you know what? I still don't believe you. I think you're gonna have to prove it more thoroughly by going to EmKayshop.com and buying this handsome poster. Yes, be seduced by my pathetic attempt to try and promote and upsell this lovely poster to you. Seriously though, how great is this design? Subtle and whimsical enough to be just art on its own. And hey, you also get to support us making more content for you. So dash on over to EmKayshop.com and grab one today. But with that said, it is the end of today's Good Times. I hope you had a good time, and if you did, give us a like to support the algorithms and all the stuffs. Make sure if you're not yet, then you should subscribe to the channel. Get that notification bell clicked as always for us, and with that said, my name has been Jack. You have been a lovely person to ramble with today, and I will see you on the next times. Bye-byes.